All right, welcome back to the Stan Simpson Show. We're talking entertainment and emerging artists. Here now with June Archer, music impresario, 1128 Productions, DJ Buck, the Hot 93.7. June, fast-rising guy, entrepreneur. You know he's busy. Here's how busy he is, DJ Buck.
I know he's busy.
The man got his iPod right here. We can't even do a show.
Just in case.
He's trying to hide on his success. No one sees it. Here, hang on to that.
It's 2010. Things happen like that. You have to be ready.
Got to be ready.
All right, let's talk about some of the monsters blowing up. We talk about Usher, who's there, an icon. Let's talk about Jay-Z, who's a signature guy, now doing the book situation. Where does he go now? It's been an enormous year for him. What's next for Jay-Z?
I think the sky's the limit for Jay, and I think he's already touched.
He's got more to go,
limit,
huh?
But he's got so much more to go because now I think it's a pop culture thing for him now. With this book, Decoded, like it breaks down.
Now, which book? Because I didn't know you had a book out, so you got to break me down.
Yeah, no, this book, Decoded, you have to get it. It's amazing because it takes you back through time to his first album and kind of breaks down the lyrics. And the book is sort of like a art history book. If we could use that term, kind of breaking down everything that he said in some of his rhymes and kind of leading you to believe, like, this is what happened at the time, but this is what I meant when I said it, and this is why I configured it the way I did.
An autobiography through his own music.
And it's incredible.
Okay.
The one thing that I think is going to be so amazing is to find out what he does with his new label situation with Rock Nation. And he has, of course, Willow Smith.
Range.
Jay Electronica, Range, who's from Connecticut as well. So he has a lineup of talent that's really great. So it's going to be interesting to see him strike twice, but now with a different spin on what they did with Rockefeller.
What's the key to his success? What makes him the guy that he is?
He's true. He's a real rapper, a real entertainer, and he's true to it. A lot of people come to this game like flash in the pan. They're not really artists. You know, they learned how to rap last year. This guy grew up and he talks about what he lived, and people, you know, they visualize through his eyes. If you've never lived that life, when you listen to a Jay-Z album, you see it. He describes it through the words. Now, Jay-Z is going to be one of the few artists for hip hop that you will see in Vegas. And hip hop has that. We don't have that. You know, there's a lot of pop stars you're going to see. You'll see the pop stars in Vegas performing. Jay-Z will probably be the first rap guy on the strip.
I will have to agree with you.
Well, he sold out the Yankee Stadium, right?
And I was mad because I'm not a Yankees fan.
Right.
So it hurt me to go in there. But he sold it out.
And Eminem. Let's talk about Eminem now.
Him and Eminem sold it out.
Now, Eminem, his staying power. Here's a guy who a lot of haters out there said he was just sort of, faking the funk, but he's got credibility and staying. Does he have staying power?
He has staying power. He's a student of the game. You know.
You agree, Buck?
I agree.
Good.
Staying power, definitely.
Good. I'm gonna cut you off.
No. I mean, I don't even think we need to discuss. He's a student of the game, and it's a true testament that he actually looked up to people like Jay-Z and studied some of the greats. And when you listen to Jay say who some of the greats are, he names Cool G Rap and Polo. He names Big Daddy Kane. He names KRS-One. And these are people that Eminem look up to and kind of emulate, kind of study what they did to kind of form the kind of artist he is right now. A lot of artists don't do that.
In 2 minutes, the great thing about music and entertainment that anyone can blow up, from a Jay-Z to Taylor Swift to a Susan Boyle, right? Comes on the TV, no one knows her. All of a sudden, it becomes an international icon, Susan Boyle.
Unbelievable.
Take a look.
I dreamed in time gone by.
All I have to say is you can't even begin to think what was in that package when you actually saw it touch that stage. And it just goes to show you that there's people out there that have talent that just need that platform.
Right. Don't judge a book by its cover, right? A lot of people snickered when they saw it and they opened their mouth and said, wow, we got a talent here.
Right, because you thought it was William Hung. Right,
exactly.
You didn't know what you was getting.
Even he made some money, right? A little bit of money.
It's good that she did that because she gave voice to a lot of people who do a lot of background singing for people that you hear on records these days, and you never know who's singing these records actually.
Yeah.
And now you put the face to it. You don't have to be the most beautiful person to have a great voice. And she proved that.
Got that gift.
And one of those people was Kelly Price.
Kelly Price.
Okay. Was on a lot of great records in the 90s, and nobody knew who this was. But she didn't fit the mold of what a female R&B pop singer was supposed to look like.
In about 90 seconds now, guys. Other artists, real quick. Nicki Minaj, on the rise. Take a quick look and a quick comment. Okay, we don't have this out, but quick comment on Nicki.
The hip-hop game has been dominated by men for years now, ever since the Little Kims and Foxy Brown stopped recording and wasn't selling records anymore. This young lady comes around, sold over 300,000 copies their first week.
Well, how about this guy here called Drake? Ladies love him. Take a look. What's next for him? What's next for Drake?
We'll have to see. I can't put my finger on it. I think he came out with a great album. He stayed true to who he was. He wasn't talking about slinging, crack rock or talking about women being B's and H's. I think he talked about some really great stuff, some intellectual stuff. He uses some great vocabulary. So I definitely feel like he is a great influence on the kids, and I think he listened to Lil Wayne saying, be true to who you are, be yourself, and talk about things that interest you, and don't talk about what is mainstream in terms of shooting everything up and et cetera, et cetera.
Real quick, 10 seconds. Bow Wow, the young guy on the scene, came to Weaver High School 2 weeks ago, popularity. Real quick, take a look at Bow Wow and talk about his future in about 5 seconds when he's done. The folks can hear that now. Okay. Bow Wow.
Bow Wow's been doing it for a long time. It's going to be tough for him to continue because he's actually old school to a lot of kids.
Oh, really?
So he's switching label. He's with Cash Money right now. He's trying to find himself again, trying to get that audience back. But the girls are always going to love Bow Wow. But he has to find another way to recreate himself because the guys come out every day do what he's doing.
And younger, right?
Younger and younger.
All right, DJ Buck. Mr. Archer here, our music experts. Got to have you guys back. Great segments.
Anytime.
Love to have you
back.
I'll come back if he comes back.
You come back? All right, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll pick him up.
You pick him up?
I'll pick him up.
I saw 2 limos in the parking lot. So I didn't know who was what. When we come back, folks, we're going to have 2 prominent professors talking about major changes in the media landscape and the future of Connecticut after a historic election year. Don't go away.